The Children's Creativity Museum is a small museum where we really try to spend time with children and families, and we try to get them to create something in the time they're in the museum. So they either get to make a claymation video from making the characters with clay to thinking about what their names are and what the story is going to be. And then we have stations where they actually can make a claymation video that then they take home with them and they can show their grandparents and their siblings about what they made and about their story. And some kids even come back with their little characters and then they continue to make their videos the next time they visit. We have a place where we call it the Mystery Box Challenge, where you get a mystery box of ingredients, kind of like a cooking show. And you get a mysterious ingredients and you get a challenge, like make a playground for an elephant. And you open the box and you have to make that with the things that you were provided. And it's a project-based learning, hands-on learning, but it's about engineering skills, like so what is this? How would it work? Who is it for? How would I make this in real life? What are the problems with this model that I've made? And there's another example of a robot coding space where we have these different challenges, and the way to solve the maze or to be able to write your name is you have to learn how to code with an iPad and a robot. And that's where kids learn that coding is simply telling a machine instructions to solve a problem. And they get to learn to do that. And the great thing is when you see a 6-year-old child teach their parent or their grandparent how to code, because the parents don't know how to do it. And the kids are like, oh, you just do this and this. See, I got it to work. And the parents are totally amazed about what their kids can do. So the museum is sort of a digital playground where kids are practicing STEM skills, science and math and engineering and computer science, but in a way that they feel they have control over machines, that they can make things, they can tell stories, and that it's important to learn science and engineering because it frees them to be creative about problem solving or telling their own story. All those things are, I think, the idea that STEM is a tool. It's not an end-all be-all. It's not a bunch of knowledge that you put in your brain. It's a set of skills and tools that you use in order to make your way around the world. So those are the fun things that we do at the museum. And we really have this idea that in order to nurture creativity and collaboration in all children and families, which is our mission, that we need to spend time with kids and that kids need to have dedicated focused time. They don't run around from exhibit to exhibit. They go into one room and they make one project. And some of the children can stay there for hours, missing lunch because they're in the middle of making a project. So we're a small museum, but we believe in sort of this, the length of time and the amount of focus that we're able to inspire in kids will make a difference outside of the museum.